everyone, and welcome to Your Space, Your Vibe, Her Campus's first ever virtual event dedicated entirely to decor. I'm Annie Wang, co-founder and creative director of Her Campus, and your host for today. Now, we've all spent a lot of time at home over the last year, and by now, you've probably learned a lot about what you like and don't like about your space. Enter Your Space, Your Vibe, where all of those hours you've spent building home decor Pinterest boards will finally come to fruition. You'll get all the home decor inspo and gain the confidence to make any space feel like the home of your dreams. Now, it couldn't be more fitting for us to be putting on this event in partnership with an amazing brand that is just as passionate about our homes as we are, Bed Bath & Beyond. Bed Bath & Beyond believes that everyone should have a home they absolutely love. And for over 50 years, they've been doing just that, helping people make their homes cozier, brighter, easier, and better. It's been their legacy and it's their future. Every room, every moment, everything you need to home happier. So we're thrilled to be bringing Your Space, Your Vibe to you today in partnership with Bed Bath & Beyond. My co-founder Stephanie Windsor and I started Her Campus in 2009 as undergraduates at Harvard to support and lift up college women in all aspects of their lives. Today, Her Campus is the #1 media brand for college women, with a presence on over 1,800 college campuses, with more than 50,000 community members and millions of readers worldwide. You can find us at hercampus.com and follow us today on all social platforms at Her Campus, where we'll also be highlighting your posts throughout today's event. So to that end, be sure to post all about today with hashtag #YourSpaceYourVibe and hashtag #CollegeHappier and tag at Her Campus and at Bed Bath & Beyond. We want you to share photos of your living spaces, your favorite tips and tricks, and interact with our incredible special guests who will be looking out for your posts. So now, what's on the agenda for today? Well, you'll hear directly from Her Campus team members and special guests from our influencer collective. Plus, we'll be joined by professional interior designers from Decorist for Bed Bath & Beyond, which is Bed Bath & Beyond's online interior design service that matches you with a professional decorator to create a beautiful room in your style and budget. Last but not least, you'll also have an opportunity to win a $500 gift card to Bed Bath & Beyond. All you have to do is follow at Her Campus and at Bed Bath & Beyond on Instagram, like the giveaway post on Her Campus's Instagram, and tag a friend in the comments. And remember, more tags equals more entries. Winners will be chosen on July 6th, and terms and conditions can be found at the link in our Instagram bio. No matter how you're tuning in today, everyone can head to yourspaceyourvibe.hercampus.com for exclusive content and to shop the products you hear about today. In fact, did you know, as a college student, you can actually get 20% off your entire purchase every time you shop at Bed Bath & Beyond? Yes, you heard that right. Through September 30th, you can sign up for and use the College Savings Pass to get 20% off your entire purchase every time you shop at Bed Bath & Beyond. And yes, signing up is free. Head to bedbathandbeyond.com/college-savings-pass right now to sign up for this awesome discount. Now, without further ado, let's get started. We'll be kicking off today's event with 4 members of our spectacular editorial and social team at Her Campus. Please join me in welcoming Deputy Editor Iman Hariri Kia, Social Media Manager Maddie Hyatt, Editor Madeline Bocan, and Associate Editor Tiana Soto, who will be sharing tips and tricks for choosing a bedding set that can bring your design vision to life for this semester. Take it away, team.
Hi everyone, my name is Madeline and I'm so excited to be here today with some of my colleagues from the Her Campus editorial team. We are going to be chatting all things back to college shopping, specifically bedding, because this is a fundamental choice you make when setting the vibe in the space that you're going to be sleeping, working, studying, all of the things. So before we jump into the discussion, I would love to have all of you lovely ladies introduce yourselves. So Maddie, let's start with you.
Yay. Okay. Hey guys, I'm Maddie. I'm the social media manager here at Her Campus Media. And honestly, I have some hot takes about bedding. So I'm excited to chat.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tiana. I'm the associate editor at Her Campus Media, and I'm also really excited to chat about bedding. I feel like it sets the vibe for your entire day. You spend so much time in bed and in your bedroom in college, so really excited to chat with you all.
Hey guys, I'm Iman. I'm Her Campus's deputy editor, and honestly, I've gotten into way too many arguments over bedding, so I am looking forward to settling the score right here, right now.
That's hilarious. I also feel like bedding can be a heated topic because there are so many choices. And whether you're going with a color, a texture, if you're going with a pattern, lots of decisions, especially when you're, maybe talking with a roommate or a partner, or if you're living by yourself, that's cool too. There's still a lot of choices to make. So this single item, though, is fundamental in setting the vibe in your space. It is a focal point, especially in a small space. The bed takes up a lot of space. And you want to make sure that you like it. It's something you can grow with. You can swap in and out accessories and decor pieces. And there are, lots of things we can discuss. And I know, Maddie, you said you have some hot takes to share with us. So let's just start with the hot takes.
Yeah, it's what I'm here for. So here's my hot take. I actually don't sleep under any covers at all, ever. I know it might seem a little weird, but I don't get hot or cold. Like I sleep with socks on and that's enough for me. But honestly, this all stems from being a freshman in college. And it was the first time I wasn't required to make my bed every morning. And so I didn't, and I just slept on top of my comforter and everything was fine. So for me, it's all about the way the comforter looks because I don't sleep under it. When I was a freshman, I went a little too wild with the colors and the patterns. And it was a lot. And my freshman roommate, we agreed. I went too hard. So especially after these last few months of being home, I really needed to make sure that my space was somewhere that was calm, cool, collected. So I am always about the neutral bedding. I love texture, but I want it to be white, off-white. So I actually have this textured duvet set. And it's beautiful, and you can tell there's this little texture on it. And I like this one because not only is it neutral, so it fits my vibe right now, but when my vibe changes, kind of more often than I would say on average, I can add throw pillows, I can add blankets, I can kind of spice it up however I want, where this is just a neutral is my thing. So yeah, I am curious to know if you guys sleep under covers, duvets, quilts, what's the vibe?
Honestly, that's amazing. It's strategic. It's hysterical. I haven't heard that before. And Maddie, I feel like I've known you for a long time and I'm just learning this. So, wow, I sleep under 7 layers. That's my fact, is that I'm always freezing. Also sleep with socks, but with lots of blankets, lots of cozy things, and probably a sweatsuit. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but I run cold. Anyone else thoughts on this? Wow.
I love it. I'm also always freezing, so I sleep under a lot of layers, Madeline. I'm right there with you. Sometimes in the summer I do get hot, and then it's this really too hot or too cold. There's nowhere in between. Really strange, but I'm usually cold. And I feel when it comes to your bedroom, this particular piece matters so much because not only does it make you comfortable, but it just sets the vibe for your entire space. I remember when I was in college, I also, Maddie, went way too wild and hard with these colors, and everything in my room was purple, different shades of purple and rose. It was very over the top. And people would walk down the hall and they were like, oh my gosh, this girl with all of her purple. And it was very noticeable. Since then, I have also shifted more toward more neutral, toned down colors, but I just got this comforter from Bed Bath & Beyond. It's the Jersey Knit Comforter Set in Heather Rose. And I feel this particular color is perfect for me because it's not quite neutral, but it's lighter than the normal dark purple that I would go for. And the material's really soft. So it kind of feels like you're wrapped up in your favorite comfy t-shirt or something, but it's lightweight enough to where you're not going to be sweating a whole lot. Anyway, I really love it. And I'm excited to tell my friends that now I have moved past my purple phase and into maybe a more elevated version of that. So I don't know if anyone else can relate, but that's kind of how my college bedding experience was. And we'll see what it changes into.
Tiana, that actually reminds me a lot of the color of the duvet that I picked out. But real quick, I hate to be Switzerland here, but I'm actually always either way too hot or way too cold. exclusively. I've actually never been temperate. I've never had a great night's sleep at the right temperature. So I hate to pick both sides, but Madeline, Maddie, I hear you, I see you, I feel you, I'm here for you. This is all reminding me of when I was a freshman in college and I first met my roommate, who is actually the love of my life, and we lived together for 4 years, but we could not be more different. Like, aesthetically, we have completely different tastes. I grew up in a big city, she grew up in the suburbs, and when it comes to patterns and textures, it's night and day. So before we moved in together, we basically like had a meeting, we discussed what the vibe for our room would be, and we settled on florals because we thought it would be like a cool middle ground for us to reach. When I say we could not have interpreted what florals means differently, like it was so wild when I walked into that room and saw her comforter, and it was huge, like flowers and patterns and every color in the rainbow. I mean, it looked, I can't even tell you, everyone's favorite color was in this comforter. And then I looked at my own comforter and it was white and black with cute little like rosebuds, and it felt very like Victorian and chic. And we looked at it and we were like, never again, this is a disaster. And from now on, we're going to stick to more neutral colors. And so I was really safe. After that, I went for way more neutral tones. But I live in constant fear that I'm going to become boring. So I also am afraid of white now. So when I saw that I could get this gorgeous washed linen cotton, look at this. Do you see this? It's this beautiful rose jade. I'm obsessed with this. For my bed, I jumped at that because this is basically like, this is the adult version of a basic. It's elevated. The linen makes it feel very, very grown up and chic, but it's still at its heart of hearts, it's a neutral. So I'm obsessed with this. I love this. I can't wait to be both hot and cold while sleeping under this all summer.
Oh, that blush color is so pretty. It's funny. I had a quilt one of my years in college that was reversible. One side was really dark purple, so Tiana, I feel you there, and then the other side was a crazy floral. So I liked that I could really switch between the two, but I feel you both there. I did do a lot of mixing of patterns too, so Maddie also got that. I tried to do all the things apparently. Now I do change it up a lot. I like to swap my bedding and my throw pillows, but recently I picked this super fun quilt. It's tie-dye, if you can't tell, and it's the Wild Sage Selena quilt set. Last year I did a lot of tie-dyeing. My sister and I tie-dyed practically everything we own, which I'm sure a lot of people did. And you would think I'd be over the tie-dye, but I am now ready for my bed to wear the tie-dye instead. And I think it'll be fun because this is more of the statement bedding, and I'm going to accessorize with more neutral, throw pillows. I'm going to bring in some crisp white throw pillows and some golden accents. And I think this will be very fun for summer. And then I'll see how I'm feeling, when it gets a little colder. But this does have a good weight to it. And I think, I'll just use this in one throw in my sheets and I should be good, or I'll just raise the heat. So very, very excited for this. But, I like the texture of a quilt. I do just feel like it's very cozy. And would love to hear if you guys have any other thoughts on textures, because that is important, especially you can get a lot of texture with the throw pillows too. But would love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, no, I feel like texture for me is like all or nothing. I either want like everything on my bed, really everything in my room to be a different texture. Like I don't want to be able to tell the difference between like my dog and a throw pillow. Like I want everything textured, or I want everything like crisp, just linen, like clean lines, folds. Like I don't want any texture. So I'm either all or nothing, where I want it all or like literally nothing. But that's just me.
Yeah, I feel that so much. And I always like to think about setting a bed like painting a canvas. You got to go with that white tableau or that basic tableau when you first start, but then you start throwing color and texture on top of it to create your masterpiece. So while I do love like a blush comforter or a white comforter, when I'm feeling like my more boring self, I really think of that as the jumping off point. And then I'll add like throw pillows, throw blankets, maybe a fun stuffed animal if I'm feeling crazy. And that really, like, that's the spice of life for me. The excitement comes with adding all these additions so that when I'm feeling like, oh no, I'm overwhelmed, I need to strip it back, I can. But when I'm feeling, oh my gosh, this doesn't reflect my personality, I need to look more extroverted, like I can add 6 million things and it'll take me like an hour to get to my actual mattress, you know?
Totally. I am right there with you when it comes to texture too. It's like, I like things to feel, I think I mentioned earlier, like my favorite t-shirt or something that's really cozy and lightweight. I also like have very sensitive skin. So when I sleep, I don't want anything like irritating or, you know, extra like lace or additions, things like that can just be a little bit distracting for me. But yeah, I love that everybody has their kind of unique take on this.
Totally. I love it. Well, these have all been such fun things I've learned about each of you. I feel like we now know each other on another level. But it is so true. This is, you know, a purchase and this is a decision that's going to set your vibe, and you can always, you know, modify that with additional texture, with additional items. So just think of it, you know, like Iman said, as this is a palette you're going to start with, and then you can just add to it and continue to grow into your space wherever you are this semester. So thank you all for joining me in talking about all things bedding for back to college shopping. This has been so much fun.
That was amazing. I'm loving those vibes. A huge thank you to Iman, Maddie, Madeline, and Tiana, who will all be joining us again throughout today's event. I'm so excited for this next session and our first influencer of the day, Haley Thomas. Haley is a 20-year-old international speaker, wellness and compassion activist, and author of Living Lively, 80 plant-based recipes to activate your power and feed your potential. At 16, Haley became the youngest ever to graduate from the Institute of Integrative Nutrition as a certified health coach, and she is now the CEO of Happy, a nonprofit that promotes youth empowerment through holistic education. Here to share her favorite recipes and kitchen must-haves, please welcome Haley.
Hey, I'm wellness and compassion activist Haley Thomas, and welcome to my kitchen! Today I'm so excited to invite you into this sacred space of mine because I truly believe that kitchens can really be a place of empowerment and a place where we can put self-love in action when we whip up something nourishing for ourselves to help fuel our best potential and our best mood and energy. I think it could be really powerful, and honestly, no matter where you are on your culinary journey, I do believe that it is so important to have kitchen essentials that can support you along the way. And that's why I'm super excited to share with you some of my favorite kitchen essentials from Bed Bath & Beyond today, as well as a few recipes you can whip up on busy mornings that will keep you going, fuel you, and of course are delicious and nourishing. So without further ado, let's jump into it. First, let's make matcha chai waffles. They're stunning, super simple, and made even easier with a few helpful tools. Oftentimes, we can overlook such essential items like storage containers, bowls, spoons, measuring sets, whisks, and so on. But really, these are the items that I highly recommend you purchase mindfully. I personally always want to have essential tools that are durable and reliable, and each of these items featured here have truly checked off all the boxes. So, if you're looking for some core essentials to hold you down, these are it. For waffle making, Dash Mini waffle makers have honestly been my go-to for several years now, because they're affordable, consistent, and also extremely adorable. Plus, with a single serving design, it's perfect for making just the right amount you may need. And luckily, it only takes about 3 minutes to get a lovely, warm and fluffy heart-shaped waffle, which is honestly perfection to me. You can also turn these waffles into pancakes. For genuinely effortless pancake making and lots more, I highly recommend the Tefal Pure Cook Fry Pan set, as it features a Pro-Glide non-stick interior that is out of this world effective. As you can see, our pancake friend is having a good time in there. I do want to mention that this recipe does make quite a few servings, so when I have some free time on the weekends, what I like doing is making a batch and freezing them in reusable stasher bags. The waffles reheat really well, so it makes things super easy on mornings when I need something to grab and go. I'll just pop some waffles into my toaster, toss them into a stasher reusable snack bag, and head out the door. But when I do have a bit more time on my hands, I really enjoy simply elevating these waffles with some fresh seasonal fruit, coconut flakes, and of course, maple syrup. Another really great recipe for busy mornings is this PB&J smoothie bowl. I honestly just love it when classic foods get a remix, and this one is perfect for these warmer months. I'm really enjoying using this Ninja Foodie smoothie bowl maker and nutrient extractor because it easily blends frozen fruit and it's pretty cost effective as well. It also comes with a few different cups and lids so you can take your drinks or bowls to go. Finally, to finish our smoothie bowl, I'm just adding a few of my favorite toppings, but feel free to get experimental and have fun with it. Because the way we fuel for the day ahead is paramount, and starting our mornings with something delicious, beautiful, and joy-inducing always makes for a better day. I really hope these recipes can serve as an inspiration and invitation to some kitchen creativity, and that we can continue to affirm our worthiness of care through the ways we nourish ourselves. Thanks so much for joining me in my kitchen today. I really hope you enjoyed and that you get to try these recipes, and of course be sure to remix them and make them your own. And also, if you'd like to shop the essential items I have in my kitchen, be sure to visit Bed Bath & Beyond. And if you happen to pop them into your space and post about it, be sure to tag me at Haley Thomas, at Her Campus, and at Bed Bath & Beyond so we can see your space transformation. Thank you so much again for watching, and I can't wait to see how you transform your space.
Thank you so much, Haley. Those matcha chai waffles look so delicious. And if you want Haley's Dash Heart Mini Waffle Maker as much as I do, you can head over to bedbathandbeyond.com to purchase it today. Don't forget to sign up for the College Savings Pass first for 20% off your entire purchase every single time you shop. Switching gears a bit, the fall semester is right around the corner, and it is sure to be the most epic back to college season ever. Maybe you have big academic goals or landed your dream internship, or maybe you just need to make up for all of that socializing you've missed out on over the past year. Now, whether you're living in a dorm or an apartment, designing your space is a crucial step in having a home base that sets you up to achieve all of these things and more. So that said, we have a really special treat for you all. Here with us today are designers from Decorist by Bed Bath & Beyond, who will share their thoughts on the latest trends and how-tos that will allow you to create the space of your dreams next semester, as well as share how Decorist by Bed Bath & Beyond can help throughout the process. Let's meet them now. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm so excited for this session where you'll be meeting some of our Decorist for Bed Bath & Beyond interior designers who've been helping some of our team members here at Her Campus refresh their real-life spaces. So with me here is Brianna Nix, who is the head of interior design at Decorist. So Bri, if you'll introduce yourself and then the rest of the amazing designers that we have here today.
Yeah, hi Annie. Thanks for having us today. My name is Brianna Nix. I'm head of interior design at Decorist, and Decorist is an online interior design service that has teamed up with Bed Bath & Beyond, and we match you with a professional designer, and we create beautiful rooms all within your style and budget, and we have a lot of fun doing it. So I have 3 super talented designers from our Decorist platform that I'll introduce you to now. We have Megan Wright, who is a elite designer on our platform. We have Andrea Durosset, who is head of our designer community at Decorist. And we have Allison Lee, one of our lovely classic designers. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Hi.
So Meg, let's start with you. Can you tell us a little bit about your personal design style and maybe a little bit about your background?
Hey, Bree, thanks for having me. So excited to be here. Yeah, let's talk about my background and how I got into interior design. So growing up, I used to watch design shows and they inspired me to redecorate my room a million times, repaint my room a million times. I'm sure my parents loved that. So with that, it kind of drove me to go to school for interior design. So I went to college for interior design, and that passion never stopped, always redecorating my dorm room and redecorating my apartment with my roommate. So secretly, I think they loved it because we were always getting a refresh. And I'm constantly loving working with college students who also have that passion. So it's so fun. So still get to do that a little bit today, which is so fun. And my background now is in residential design, hospitality design, and a little bit of merchandising as well. And luckily, after college, I have really evolved my style and kind of honed in what my passion is. And I'd like to consider my style an elevated boho. And with that, it just feels, a little more worldly and curated, but still inviting with layered neutrals and warm earth tones. So, I kind of graduated from my younger boho self to what I am today, but still love to go back to that younger boho me sometimes that I poured out into my college dorm in my apartment.
I love that, Megan.
Yes.
Yeah, your designs are always super fun. I love it.
Thanks.
Andrea, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, your design background, how you got into this, your personal style?
Yeah, so I actually started my career in fashion merchandising. I went to school for fashion. I played basketball in college. And after I realized that fashion wasn't really exciting me anymore, I kind of pivoted to interior design, which I've always had a passion for. My mom is an interior designer, so growing up, I remember always creating mood boards to change out my room. And I love that I can still incorporate fashion into my interior design. And I'm always trying to keep up with the latest new trends in both fashion and design, and see how we can kind of incorporate the two. And my personal style is eclectic. I definitely have a love and an appreciation for all styles. But I would also say that I'm a bit moody too, because every room in my home needs to have a black accent wall or some kind of dark accent wall.
I love that. And it's so important to keep up with new trends too. Fashion and design are such a great combination and they feed off of each other. So it's awesome that you're keeping up with the latest stuff coming out. Great. And Allison, what about you? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background?
I started my interior design career designing commercial spaces and healthcare spaces. And then eventually I segued into residential spaces. So I kind of bring that healthcare healing environment to the rooms that I design. And I love working with younger professionals with their new homes and their new spaces or their rental spaces because they bring so much energy and so many new ideas for me to incorporate into their homes. So in my personal style is very relaxed, neutral colors, earth tones, relaxing and inviting spaces where I can just chill out at home. So I want to bring that to young professionals when they get off work, designing their spaces.
Yeah, your designs are always so great. I love that you always bring in a lot of plants, faux and real, which
yes,
I can appreciate the faux.
Very healing. Plants are very healing for environment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thanks everybody for being here today.
Thank you.
Yes, so nice to meet you, Megan, Andrea, and Allison. Thank you so much for being here. We can't wait to see all that you've done with our team members and refreshing their spaces. So there's so much more up ahead which is really exciting. Stay tuned and we'll be back soon. Hello everyone, welcome back. We have a really, really cool demo of a tool now, the 3D College Room Designer that is on bedbathandbeyond.com. And Bree, you're gonna walk me through it. So I'm gonna hand it over to you and let's get this demo pulled up on the screen.
Yeah, thanks, Annie. This is our 3D College Room Designer that Decorist has created along with Bed Bath. And I'm gonna take you through a very quick fast-paced demo to show you how you can use it. It's a free service on the Bed Bath & Beyond website under the college program.
Great.
So you just go into the college program, you'll see a prompt to get you started. Click into this and you will be brought to this screen, which will show you an option for going into an on-campus room or an off-campus room. So I'll show you the on-campus room quickly. This is a representation of a true bare bones college dorm room that you would be moving into when you're starting school. So we're gonna load this up. This is, like I said, pretty bare bones. It's got these static pieces of what you might see when you move in. There is a generic bed, desk, and desk chair. But for our audience today, I'm gonna take you through to the off-campus room, which is what you might be playing around designing with if you are maybe living with a roommate in a shared space. A lot of times, especially this last year, we moved back into our parents' home in our childhood bedroom. We want to refresh. So this layout is a little bit bigger and we can just kind of move our camera around. If you go over to the menu here, you will see that there are 4 vibes created that you can kind of play around with, look into, and see what you might associate with. If you go into something like we call the new classic, and you go to one of these markers to look at the rugs, for example, you'll see that this is a curated collection of very classic products that Bed Bath & Beyond carries. So there's classic pattern, classic colors. If you might not know your style or you want to be a combination, go into this all collections, which is a, just a compiled list of all of the Vibes products. So I'm going to design this room for us. I'm going to start with rugs, and here is all of the rugs that we have chosen for each vibe. Like I said, it's all compiled into one. You will see different patterns, different sizes. I know that I want to do something bright and cheerful, so I'm picking that one. Now I'm going to go over to this extra seating. I, personally kind of love these fun L-shaped bean bags, but I want to see different colors. So I can scroll through here and, maybe check out the orange, check out this purple one. I love that, so I'm going to stick with that. Now I'm going to go to the wallpaper section, which is kind of a favorite. There are so many options for wallpapers that we've included in the tool, and a lot of them are same pattern but different colors, which you can see when you're scrolling through and just swapping in and out what you might like. This is a so cool, bright and cool pattern, right? So it really is starting to bring the room to life. I know now that I want some kind of storage option next to my bed, something that might act as a side table. So I can scroll through all of these. And if I want to see more about this particular product, I can go into this little window. It will show me the dimensions, a little description, and I can also pop into actually shop the item, which will take me to the product page on the Bed Bath & Beyond website. So I can see, yep, it's on sale. I love it. I want to snag it. I can put it into my cart and purchase right then.
So convenient.
Yeah,
Love
it's
that.
really, really easy. So now I want to play with the window treatments a little bit. There are a ton of options in here. There's everything from crazy patterns, super fun, solids, blackout, anything you might want. Here's some fun new wild sage product, which we love. I'm going to do something kind of quiet. Now this I really love too. This is our sort of, over the desk wall space. There's decals you can choose. There's framed art. I personally love the peel and stick decals because it's kind of commitment free. I like this ivy here. So now I'm going to go into desktop storage, which we all need. There's really fun and vibrant colors in that. A table lamp. I also really love this category because you never know what you're going to want. Maybe a desk lamp, maybe a true task lamp. I want something fun. These little guys come in different shade colors, so I can play with the different colors, swap them in and out. I can choose a desk chair that's going to, feel right for my amount of sitting, and also, what looks good in the room. Now I can go and play with the top of bed. I like this because you can showcase the actual textures that you would,
Wow.
feel. We can go into throw pillows, scroll down, and there are so many options. There's, those back pillows. There's really fun colors. I personally, when it comes to sheets, I always just do plain white sheets because it makes laundry pretty easy. And then I can complete the room with, just a fun throw blanket, which is always fun to cozy up with and, store in a basket. So here's my completed room. I can, move the camera around, take a look at what it really looks like. I can always go back and refresh and start over, but I can also get a shopping list. This is all of the selections that you see up in the room. It's everything that I have kind of landed on. I can shop it, and I can also send it to myself, which I'll do here, or I can share it with my roommate. Maybe if your parents are helping you out, you can send it to them, show what you've come up with as your final design. So here's our room, and like I said, you email it to yourself or to somebody else, and you'll see it in your inbox and be able to shop and put everything right into a cart and have it all sent to you, and snap your fingers and it's done.
Bree, that is so cool. I had no idea this tool existed, but I feel like you could use this for so many applications, and I love that you can visualize the different pieces, see, like you said, the actual textures, the actual colors, and see how things are vibing with each other, like if it's feeling cohesive or not. So what a cool tool.
Thank you. Yeah, you'll see, like I mentioned in the comforter, for example, that comforter that I chose is a really cool kind of velour.
Yes.
So, you can see the texture, really play around with the colors. There's so many options, and it's fun. I mean, I've spent hours and hours playing around with this. So go and check it out.
I am definitely going to do that.
Yeah. It's really fun.
So how many items are actually in this catalog? It's a curated list, you said, right? That Decorist has put together for Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah, exactly. It's a curated list. I think that there might be close to about 500 different products.
Wow.
They are curated based on the 4 vibes that I mentioned that is in the menu over to the left. And then there's also the option to sort of see them all combined in case you want to mix and match your style. If you think that you might be, like Meg mentioned before, she's true boho. So there is a vibe in the menu that is all boho products, very calming, neutral colors. And then there might be somebody who's a little more modern. So you can go and check out, really graphic art, really, funky prints for your top of bed and your linens. There's so many things to play around with.
I love that. I feel like having those 4 different style categories is so nice to have as a starting point. And you can always go back and look at everything. But, for some of us, that's a really helpful way to just get started and have a look that feels cohesive and really feels like you. So I love that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I feel like it's almost like a little bonus of using this tool is sort of like working with a Decorist designer, right? Because you guys have curated this. So you kind of get that professional help through using this tool, and being able to shop it right there makes it just so convenient and helpful for sharing with friends and family. Seems like it's going to be a real game changer as we're all gearing up for back to college.
Absolutely. And Bed Bath & Beyond, they already make it so easy to just click and purchase. So this is really fun. I like to be able to see, my shopping list while I'm actually looking at the room. So I like that's kind of an option there. And then I can just put it all into my cart, or just one piece.
I love that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
You can always have it there to refer back to. Love that.
Absolutely. Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for showing me this tool, Bree. So cool. And I hope all of our viewers check it out. I think it's going to make such a big difference to just ensure that, your your space, right? That really comes through as all of you are putting together your college dorm rooms, whether it's on campus or off campus. This tool can really help pull it all together. So thank you so much, Bree, and we will see you guys, all of you tuning in for the next session. Stay tuned. That was so fun. Thank you so much again, Brianna, for that detailed demo of the 3D Room Designer tool. That was seriously so impressive. We'll be checking back in with Allison, Andrea, Megan, and a few of the Her Campus team members again later. Before our next session, Decorist has an exclusive offer to share with you all today. Event attendees can use the code HCM20 at bedbathandbeyond.com/Decorist for an exclusive 20% off of Decorist for Bed Bath & Beyond's accessory refresh service. It's only valid until July 2nd, so be sure to check it out before then. And without further ado, our next special guest is Maggie Atchison, a lifestyle content creator who has amassed more than 2 million followers across Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Now a rising senior at Iowa State University, she began creating content during her high school days and has shared everything from her all-star cheerleading career to the highs and lows of her college experience along the way. Here to share how she recently revamped her room, take it away, Maggie.
Hello guys, and welcome to my apartment, and more specifically my bedroom. Today I'm going to be doing a makeover to my bedroom because when I moved into this apartment I had never really seen my bedroom. I'd never even seen this apartment. I just kind of let my roommates pick where we were going to live and I was cool with it. And they were like, Maggie, you're getting the biggest room. I didn't think it'd be this big. My bedroom literally feels like a hotel room. So my bedroom came furnished, but I came and I brought my futon that's been following me throughout college. And so this has been sitting in here, but this place, it just looks way too big and undecorated, so I needed to spice up my futon area. Also, since my room is actually bigger than our living room, both of my roommates always come and we just hang out in my room, so this is going to be so nice to decorate and surprise them with. So I have a whole bunch of stuff from Bed Bath & Beyond and we are going to decorate it and you're gonna come with. The first thing we got is this Haven Acacia hardwood stool, but you know, I'm going to be innovative and I'm going to use it as a little nightstand over there that will double as a stool if I have so many people in my room. One thing I've learned about decorating stuff is the easiest way to make a place look cute is pillows. So I went on the Bed Bath & Beyond site and I just got literally all the cute pillows that I could find. Well, not all of them, they were like all cute. I got a lot of cute pillows. We're probably not going to use them all, but you can never have enough pretty pillows. So I'm going to try to decorate these, maybe use all of them, maybe not, see how we can spice up the futon room. That is perfect. Alright, so we're going to place the table right here. A good place. Or I can move this one over. Maybe there. I think we have this really nice tray, which comes in handy because I seem to have an LED light obsession. I have like a star projector for my ceiling and I have LED lights on my ceiling. So instead of me having to find them all over scattered across my room or in my drawer, we're just gonna put these in there. And I like it because you can't tell that it's really cluttered, but there's stuff in it. We're gonna set this right there. Alright, if you've ever had something where you can imagine it, or you've seen a picture of it but you've never seen it in a store, or maybe you just made it up in your own mind and you just really want it but don't know where to get it, that has been this for me, this poof. I've been wanting it since freshman year because I'm pretty sure I saw a picture of it or something. Or saw it in a magazine, but I wanted, it looks exactly like the one I've been picturing, so I'm so glad I found it. It only took me 3 years, and I found it just in time for when I have my futon. So yes, I got it. Like, it's the perfect height for this futon. So over here, we're gonna put one of the best things to ever be invented, which is a diffuser. So I already have a diffuser, but mine is pretty ugly. So I got a new one. Also, these are 10 out of 10 key for college apartments because my apartment has many issues. It actually has mold issues, so it kind of smells disgusting in here, and it also has humidity issues. So this makes it not smell bad, which is my favorite thing about it. And look how cute this one is. The last thing we have to decorate is the walls because there's a lot of wall space and it looks ugly. So I have this. I have 2 mirrors. That's so cute. I don't remember what this is called. Oh, macrame. I have this, and I have this mirror. Say hi to the camera. Oh yeah, do you see that skill? How does it look? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys liked any of the products I decorated my living space with, you can find them on Bed Bath & Beyond. And if you do get them and decorate your room or your living space with it, tag me. I will be looking to see if we're twinning. Tag Her Campus and tag Bed Bath & Beyond. But thank you guys for tuning in. I had so much fun decorating.
Thank you so much for joining us, Maggie. I'm so inspired to refresh my living room space with those great ideas. Next up, Her Campus's deputy editor, Iman Hariri-Kia, and Decorist's elite designer, Megan Wright, are back to chat about how it's all in the details, even in your bathroom. Welcome back, Iman and Megan.
Hey Megan, my name's Iman. I'm Her Campus's deputy editor. I live in New York City and I'm really excited to freshen up my bathroom. It needs the help.
Hi, Mon. So excited to work with you. I am a designer for Decorist at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I feel like our styles are really going to align as I can see a little bit of boho inspiration in your room. We are going to share some of Wild Sage products for Bed Bath & Beyond. It's a brand new launch, so you're one of the first to see it. I know as a deputy editor, it's really exciting to get your hands on things like this first. So let's kind of dive into your current bathroom space and hear your needs and how Wild Sage for Bed Bath & Beyond can help.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Awesome. So I have sent you these amazing products. I'm super excited to have you unbox them and go through them and see your expression as you're seeing them for the first time. And I know we were talking about your bathroom and how you need some help. And a lot of people, it's not their first place in their home that they think of when they're designing, but there's so much opportunity to show off your vibe in this space if we focus on the right details, because you're already going to be purchasing these items like your shower curtains and your bath rugs. It's really just going to transform your space.
Totally. I've grown up in New York my entire life. I've had to deal with small apartments, small spaces. When I was little, I shared my bathroom with my sister and we fought over the products we used. Now I share my bathroom with my boyfriend and that's a whole other story. So I'm really excited for just some tips about how to elevate it so it matches the vibe of the rest of my apartment.
Awesome. We're super excited about the new launch of Wild Sage products at Bed Bath & Beyond, and let's share some with the viewers. So let's start off with, we have this beautiful color wash collection, and it comes in a bunch of different items. So let's start off with the lotion dispenser.
Ooh.
Yes. Isn't it beautiful?
Love. So pretty.
It's got this beautiful handmade, yes, it has this beautiful handmade feel, and that beautiful glaze that's kind of dripping, and that great brass accent at the top. It's so beautiful.
I have to say, I really, really like this gradient detail, how it almost feels ombre from the blue to the pink. And then the gold stem, it just makes it feel like really mature, very elegant, and very adult.
Yes, it's really beautiful. And what's also great about it is it's so multi-purpose. You typically might just think, oh, I should put my hand soap in here. But you could also use it for a lotion, and you could also use it to transfer store-bought shampoos and conditioners in there. That would really elevate your shower space. And it's not kind of the first thought that people think of, but really that's like such a great finishing touch in the shower area. So excited to see you do that.
I am obsessed with that idea. I've been trying to think of a way to hide my boyfriend's 3-in-1 product. So this is definitely going to do the trick.
Exactly. We need to hide those. That's awesome. So let's take a look at the tumbler.
Ooh.
Yes, that's so great. And just like the lotion dispenser, this is also so versatile. We can use it to store cotton swabs, hairpins. You could even display your brushes on your countertops. It's so perfect.
This is so pretty. I just don't want to hide it in my bathroom. I want to put it by my door so it's the first thing that people see when they enter the apartment.
Yes, exactly. You've got it. With all these items, we can get so creative. They're not bound to the bathroom. They really can go any room. They're so versatile.
100%. Honestly, what I really love about this collection is that it's still fun and funky and would make so much sense moving into a dorm in college, but also it's elevated, so it would work for a first apartment as well.
Yeah, exactly. You can have it in your dorm, and then once you've moved out, those easily transition, and they're so beautiful and so well made that they'll easily fit into any first apartment. Similar to in the collection, there's also a tray. So let's take a look at that. Awesome. Yeah. And speaking of going from dorm to apartment, this is perfect for going into apartment. You can style it in your bathroom or even in the living room to hold your remotes. I know you're really trying to elevate your space as you get out of college, and this really will help to keep everything organized.
Wait, I'm obsessed with the idea of using it to hold my remotes. It could work also for jewelry separation, for makeup, as you mentioned. It's just such a cute little option to keep your space more organized in a smaller capacity. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. And you just had an idea. You could even use it on a desk. This item is literally the most versatile item.
That's perfect for your pens and pencils. Genius.
Yeah. Exactly. So your bathroom's going to look great, but like every other space could also use these Wild Sage products. They're so versatile.
I love the idea of putting Wild Sage products in every single room so that there's some sort of like continuity throughout the apartment.
Exactly. You have some cohesiveness in your whole apartment. It's going to look great.
Awesome.
Well, let's talk about some more bathroom-specific items that pair well with this color watch collection. We also have some beautiful towels, the Sculpted Geo Bath Towel. Let's take a look at those.
Ooh, look at this.
Yes. Love the detail. It's so cute.
I love this. I have to say, I love the tassels at the bottom. I love that they come in a range of colors. You've got the auburn and you've got this beautiful lavender. Oh, the turquoise. It feels very, very like Moroccan. It's so fun.
Yes, those bathroom towels are so elevated bohemian look. It's so great. You could really love them in college, and I feel like they transition well out of college too because they do have that elevated look and feel to it. They're so beautiful. I know they come in the bath towel and the hand towel as well, and they pair back so well to this color wash collection. Wild Sage really has done such a great job of tying everything in together and the colors really matching and being so cohesive. So they'll look so great in your bathroom together.
And they're so soft. Oh my gosh, they're so much softer than the towels I have right now.
That's amazing. So good. So loved these bathroom products so much. I know there's one more that we have, the rug. Let's talk about that. Yes, so cute. This is such an elevated bathroom rug. It's not your typical rug that you would see. It's so cute. And again, tying back to the tassels in this beautiful lavender color. It's a great pop of color if you're not wanting to have a full-on accent, just such a great pop for your bathroom.
I have to tell you, I love that the tassels are called back here. And I also adore this purple color. I think it's so smart not to get a bath rug that's white because it absorbs so much dirt and stains. Like this, I could use a ton of times without noticing a single thing. It's multi-purpose, multi-use, and it's so chic. I love it.
Yes, especially so important for college. As you know, I'm sure we're not washing our bath towels and rugs as often as we should. So that purple color will be perfect to hide all of that.
Oh my God, don't tell mom. I feel like
exactly.
Post grads aren't doing that either.
Great. That's so good. Well, just like we got creative with all of these items, I know we were talking about you're living in New York and having a small space, but we can also get creative with more storage items for your bathroom. We have this great Gemma 3-tier corner wire bath tower that is great for storage. It's not a struggle. It's so easy to use in your bathroom, and not to mention it's so cute and can transition so easy from college to post-grad.
I have to tell you, God, I wish I could go back in time and give this to my 18-year-old self. If I had had something like this in college, I would have saved myself so much bruising from products falling while I'm trying to shower. It would have been a lifesaver. I can't tell you what a mess showering was when I was living in a dorm. But what's so cool about this is that it doesn't only feel like a shower caddy. I can use it to organize my products. Now that I'm an adult, it will look so cute and chic in my bathroom with all of these other products you picked out for me. So it's really a transition piece, an investment piece even.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. You couldn't have said it even any better. It can live with you from college to post-college, and really it can store anything. It can store your curling irons, your straighteners. You could display those cute towels on it if you don't have any wall space. It's really so versatile. You even could probably use it outside of the bathroom as like a plant stand or something. It's really so versatile and a piece that can stay with you. And it's very timeless looking. So it'll be such a beautiful piece in your bathroom.
I love that this says like my life is chaotic, but my bathroom is organized.
Yes, exactly. We're going to pull everything together and your bathroom's going to look so great thanks to Wild Sage products. It's going to feel so pulled together, so elevated. And like we said before, they can go beyond the bathroom. So super excited to see how your bathroom's pulled together.
Thank you so much, Megan. I cannot wait to go give my bathroom a full-blown makeover. This was so fun. Thank you for all of your tips, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!
Thank you, Iman and Megan. I love that Wild Sage color wash tray. So cute for a bathroom or a vanity. Don't forget, you can use the exclusive code HCM20 at bedbathandbeyond.com/Decorist between now and July 2nd for an exclusive 20% off Decorist for Bed Bath & Beyond's accessory refresh service. As part of our partnership with Bed Bath & Beyond, 50 lucky members of our Campus Trendsetters community received the ultimate Your Space, Your Vibe kit, containing $125 worth of products from brands sold at Bed Bath & Beyond, including 3M Command, Dash, and Sharper Image. They'll be posting all about it on social, so be sure to check it out by searching the hashtags Your Space, Your Vibe and College Happier. Next, I'm thrilled to welcome back Decorist classic designer Allison Lee, who will be joined by Alexis Martin, one of her campus's campus marketing and community associates who oversees our Campus Trendsetters community, to discuss all things bedroom decor. Let's head over to Allison and Alexis.
Hi, everyone. My name is Alexis, and I'm the Campus Marketing and Community Associate here at Her Campus Media, and I'm so excited to be here with Allison, who's helping me with my bedroom makeover.
Hi, Alexis. Thank you for having me. Hello, everyone. I'm a designer with Decorist. I love helping clients refresh their space, and I'm excited to be going on the design journey with you, redesigning your childhood bedroom. So tell me a little bit more about your goals in redesigning your room, Alexis.
Yes, of course. So I was living in Boston in my own apartment from November 2019 to March 2020. And then the pandemic unfortunately hit. So I packed up all my belongings and I headed back on the road to live with my parents in my childhood bedroom. So I've been living here ever since. And now as a 24-year-old girl, this 12-year-old style isn't really working for me anymore. So I would just love your help in making my space feel like the adult version of me.
What is your design vibe?
This is a great question. So I would have to say bohemian chic, because like I said, it's relaxing and free-spirited and unconventional. You can do so much with it, like mix different colors and patterns, maybe even repurpose some old furniture, and even add in some greenery. So it's super versatile and unique, which is why it's my absolute favorite design vibe.
Right. Wonderful. I love boho chic. I started with the 3D college room designer that we launched on bedbathandbeyond.com. You can play around on this tool for free to curate the pieces for your room by swapping in and out different products to see things paired together before you shop.
Wow. Okay. This is such a helpful tool. And I really wish I had it when I was a student in college. I think it's going to be an absolute game changer to so many students across the country, but even post-grad individuals like myself, right? Thank you so much for sharing this tool. I'm so excited to try it out in addition to sharing it with my friends and other college students.
Well, you're welcome, Alexis. So let's talk about the design I have for you. I then took this design that I did on the 3D tool to the next level in a mood board so we can really see all the details in the layout of your room. It's like a visual shopping list of all the products that will bring this vibe to life.
Okay, amazing. I'm so excited to check out this mood board. I'm taking a look at it right now. Okay, wow, I am living for this new bedroom makeover. Where do I begin? So I really love the wall prints. It really goes off of the fact that I have to work full-time remotely throughout the day. It's just a reminder to go after my dreams. And then nighttime is like a nice relaxing mood where it can change my room to a different relaxing setting. I also love the layering of the rugs and all this texture in the room as well, from the ottoman to the curtains. It's just adding so much of a mature vibe to the space, and it's just making me feel like an actual 24-year-old girl. And I think to kind of close with this mood board, I really love the colors, right? Because if you look behind me, I love burgundy and blush, but it doesn't work in the current space that I am in right now. But you've made it work 100 times more in this space, and I am so excited to bring it to life.
I think it's really you.
Yes, it definitely is. And it's such a mature, like I said, it's a mature space. It just makes me feel like an actual adult, and I can really see myself really, playing with my dog or, doing my full-time work here without feeling like I can't do both. It's not super cramped, which is something that I'm struggling right now in my current space. I really like how you tied everything together, from the bedding to the curtains and of course the overall texture. I love that trunk setup where you replace my nightstand with more storage space. I think that that's so cool. So thank you so much for bringing my boho chic decor vibes to life.
I'm so glad you loved your space. I'm excited for you to live in this space for many years to come.
Thank you so much, Alexis and Allison. It's so cool to see how these services can help you refresh your space even as your style preferences evolve. Be sure to check out all that Decorist by Bed Bath & Beyond has to offer at bedbathandbeyond.com/Decorist. Our next special guest is Elena Johnston, also known as Lainey. Lainey is a 19-year-old college student, dancer, and content creator who you may recognize from having appeared on America's Got Talent. She is currently pursuing her degree at Penn State University and is also a student athlete as a member of the Lionettes dance team. Here to share how she recently updated her study space in preparation for the fall semester, please join me in warmly welcoming Lainey.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Lainey and welcome. I am so super excited for this video because in this video I'm going to be showing you the perfect, the comfy, the adorable study space that I created with Bed Bath & Beyond. Everything that you'll be seeing in this video is from Bed Bath & Beyond, which is amazing because it was a one-stop shop, has the best brands that everybody loves, and it created the most perfect study space for me. I cannot wait to show you guys some of my faves. Let's go. Okay, first of all, I love this chair. Not only is it super comfortable, but it also adjusts to anyone's height. It goes higher and lower, and it's spinning. Who doesn't love a spinning chair, especially when they're studying? Anyways, let's get on to the more fun parts of my desk. The first step in creating my perfect study space, which is definitely an important step, is finding ways to keep it nice and organized, but also cute and fun. So I found a bunch of ways to organize my desk by using little bins like this, so I can throw my note cards, pencils, or anything like that in.
Here are my bins placed on my desk, and I love these two acrylic holders that are perfect for supplies.
Another super important step in creating the most perfect study space is making sure it's cute, comfy, and just the way you love it. So let's decorate.
I absolutely love this big dry erase board. It was so easy to put on and will be just as easy to peel off. All of my super cute decor is from Bed Bath & Beyond, and you should definitely get a plant. Plants give off the best vibes. Bed Bath & Beyond has a great selection of desk lamps. I love this one because it's adjustable, has 2 USB ports in the back, and you can write yourself cute notes. Be sure to surround yourself with encouragement with these easy peel and stick quotes. Grab some acrylic organizers and definitely get a time cube. It's an amazing study tool. This map tapestry is one of my favorite things in my study space. It reminds me that the world is so big and has so much to offer. Check out this fun, extra large desk calendar. I had one last year as well, and I highly recommend.
So I'm the type of person that loves to study on my bed. So I got pillows and blankets to make it the most comfortable way for me to study. And even this little poof is so easy and so helpful when studying. You just set it right on your lap, and you can put your iPad, your phone, your computer, your books, anything. And all you do is sit it right on you and you're ready to go. And there's a little pocket even for your phone.
For my bedside table, I keep these plastic drawers, which are so nice and so light, but also so easy and give so much room to keep extra stuff that I need.
The last perfect study place that I created in my room is this super cute study nook that I created on the ground. I have a super cute cactus, so soft, pillow. This body pillow, which is also so soft, like, I love it. And I have a mirror, a nice big mirror, a little side table with a mug, and a bin to keep my extra blankets and pillows. I love this study space so much. Alright guys, that is all for me. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create my most perfect study space. Be sure to check out Bed Bath & Beyond because they have the products that you will love and also all of the products that you need. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video just as much as I loved creating and sharing my most perfect study space with you all.
I can't wait to see what Bed Bath & Beyond products you use to create your space and your vibe. Be sure to tag me in your pics at Lanes19. Also tag at Her Campus and at Bed Bath & Beyond. See ya!
Thank you, Lainey. Your study space looks so cozy, and I especially love that UGG Sherpa lap poof that you picked. So perfect for watching shows or doing homework from bed. Head over to bedbathandbeyond.com now to check out all of their awesome study space accessories. And be sure to first sign up for the College Savings Pass at bedbathandbeyond.com/college savings pass before you do for 20% off your entire purchase every single time you shop. And now, Decorist Head of Designer Community, Andrea Dorosset, and Her Campus editor, Madeline Bocan, are back to share their best small space solutions and how to organize your closet before you even step foot on campus. Welcome back, Andrea and Madeline.
Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be back, and this time I'm joined by Andrea from the Decorist for Bed Bath & Beyond team. Today, we are going to be talking all things storage and organization, which is an area that I really need some expert help in. I have a lot of stuff in my room. Some may say I have a small shopping problem, and I just need help figuring out how to best organize, store, and maybe even just kind of present some of my favorite items in my space. But I would love if you would reintroduce yourself to the viewers.
Hi, yes. I'm Andrea. I am the head of the designer community at Decorist for Bed Bath & Beyond, and I'm so excited to be here to share my storage tips with you. I think that you and the audience will really be able to utilize these to maximize and organize any space.
Amazing. There are a few areas in my room that I would love to focus on and get your advice. So one of them is under bed storage. I kind of look at underbed storage as like a catch-all. I like put bags and boxes and bins, and that's just not how it should be, I don't think. And I'm sure there are better ways I can be utilizing that space. And also my closet. I have a lot of shelf space, and I don't have a whole lot of hanging space. So any products that you'd recommend, maybe starting with underbed storage first?
Yes, and I'm so happy that you mentioned underbed storage because I don't think a lot of people utilize it to its full potential. I know for myself, I hide clothes that I just purchased for my husband. I'm not allowed to shop, but I definitely think that it is a great way to utilize so much storage. And let's pull up our mood board.
Yeah.
So you'll see Bed Bath & Beyond has these great underbed stacking drawers in white. And with you have great room under your bed, so you could easily stack these. They are the width of a twin size bed, so they'll fit under any bed, whether it's, a twin or a small dorm bed, a queen, king. And what I also love about these is that you can easily pull out the top drawer without having to take the whole bin out from under the bed.
That's perfect. I mean, I need this because not everything under my bed is stuff I don't need access to. Like sometimes I'm putting just bulkier items or things, but there's still, all my summer clothes are out now, and like that's what I'm wearing, and I need access to them. So these sound perfect.
You'll also see those garment bags that are great for storing those lesser used items, like your winter clothes during summer and vice versa.
That's perfect. I need those. And I think you were telling me earlier that these are a multi-use item, right?
Yes. So I love to use these when I'm traveling to like New York, so I can do some additional shopping, and you can easily stuff your existing clothes in these bags to create more space in your suitcase.
Perfect. That's exactly what I need. I need to do more shopping, and then I'll need more storage, and it's just this cycle that will continue on. So that's great. It's a perfect tip. Thank you.
And then a great way to kind of hide all of this is with a bed skirt. So I know this is kind of like a foreign term for the younger generation. I remember I had it when I was super young in my kids' bed, but these are definitely coming back in. And this tailored bed skirt from Bed Bath & Beyond is perfect for any style, any room, because it's definitely minimal and it will work with any style that you already have existing.
Yeah, I like this one because it is, like you said, crisp, clean, minimal, and I am somebody who changes up my bedding pretty frequently. I like to change it up and be re-inspired when I walk into my space, and this will go with any of the quilts or comforters that I have or will purchase in the future. So that's great as well. And what are these ottomans? Are these storage and also seating?
Yeah, so I love these blush ottomans. I love that it already ties into your existing bedspread. And in a small space, it's key to have multifunctional items. So this can act as storage and additional seating.
Perfect. And honestly, pink is a neutral to me. So this will work with any of the bedding that I will probably ever have. So this is great. It's a beautiful neutral.
Yes. I also want to talk about these seagrass pom-pom baskets. Now, I love these. I've seen them used in almost every room possible. And these are just great because they're going to add a touch of texture and a feminine and playful element to your space.
Yeah, I love these. And I think this is somewhere where maybe I can like roll up items and store them, or maybe is this better for keeping like towels, or what would you recommend in these baskets?
I think you can use these for literally anything. I myself have them in my living room where I roll up blankets. I also have them in my son's nursery where I store all of his toys. So they can literally be used for anything.
They're super fun. I love them. And then will you tell me a little about this shelving unit? I feel like it's gold, and that'll be, again, another neutral. Gold and pink are my neutrals. So I'm loving it. Tell me what you think I should use this for in my space.
Yes, so this is the Wild Sage Gemma Bath Tower. And I love the fact that we can take something that's meant for a different space and bring it into a different room. So I think this is kind of like your new OOTD vignette. So I think it's great to merchandise your more desirable items, so your favorite jeans, your favorite top, and then use that top shelf to really curate your look for the day. So, you know, add your jewelry, your lipstick, your headband, and make sure that it all goes together before you get dressed.
That's perfect. I mean, I am always looking for a space to showcase some of my most recent favorite shopped items. Sounds like you are as well. So this is perfect for me. I love that. And I like investing in pieces that I know can work in other areas. So like right now I'm dealing with a really small space, but then perhaps when I move and have more space, this will work in a bathroom versus my bedroom or something like that. Yeah. So that's perfect.
Yeah, and it's super small, so it's not going to take up too much real estate or floor real estate, because in a small space, that is gold.
True. Yes, definitely. Literally gold. Perfect. I'd love if we could now move into my closet. And
yes.
I can use maybe, it looks like these are like hanging shelving units.
Yes. So you have a great collection of shoes, and how they're styled right now on your shelf, you're not really maximizing your full shelf space because you're not allowed to stack your shoes. So with these 10 shelf and 6 shelf deluxe clothing and storage organizers in gray, pull all your shoes into those. The 10 shelf is a little bit narrower, so you can easily hang multiple on a rod or behind your door. And then the 6 shelf is a little bit wider, so you can definitely fold sweaters or some tops and place those in there.
I love that. And it's funny, you told me because stacking the shoes. My fiance is like, why are you not stacking your shoes? You can't, I'm not stacking my shoes. I have to take good care of them. They are my babies. So that's perfect. I need that. And I'm also excited to be, stacking some sweaters and items like that. I have a ton of sweatshirts as well. So that's a perfect space for those items.
Yeah. And I think you also mentioned not knowing how to organize like accessories like scarves.
Yeah.
And so I love the Wild Sage Gold Tote. This, if you're like me, working with, or you'll just forget it. And that especially happens with scarves because I have so many. So a quick tip that I learned while merchandising is to fold your scarves up into these little balls. And then that way you'll still be able to see all of the scarves that you have in those totes, but you'll actually be able to add more to the basket.
I love that. Utilizing space better. We need to connect offline because I need all of your tips for how to fold clothes, because I do think you look like one of my friends who works in merchandising. She knows how to fold things perfectly. And I'm just kind of messily folding things. That's something else. Okay. Storage, I have a problem. Folding, I have a problem. And you're just helping me with everything. So I'm so glad we met.
Yes. I also love that we can kind of carry your color palette into your closet. So, just like the ottomans, you'll see that blush bench, which is also storage. It's going to keep everything. Yeah, it's going to keep everything off of the floor, but will also give you quick access to anything in it. And it can quickly store underneath one of your shelves, or you can pull it out when you're getting dressed or undressed to sit down on.
Perfect. I love that too. Additional storage, additional seating, and it also is my favorite color. So perfect. That's a great multi-use item.
Yeah.
And lastly, it looks like we have those blue baskets, and I'm guessing those are for my purses, my bags.
Yes. So I love these wicker baskets. They come in multiple colors and multiple sizes. I think the navy is perfect for your space. And definitely the large size. You can group up all your handbags. It could probably hold about 3 and keep them all together.
It's perfect. All of my problems are solved. I feel like this has been incredibly productive for me. Thank you. And thank you for sharing all of these tips and tricks with the viewers. And I'm so excited to see what we have in store in the rest of today's event. Thank you so much for joining me, Andrea.
Thank you. I can't wait to see how your closet transforms.
Wow, who else wants to reorganize their closet now? It can't just be me. Thank you so much, Andrea and Madeline, for such an informative session. Next, Decorist elite designer Megan Wright is back, this time with Molly Guerrero, a 2021 grad and her campus's influencer marketing and community coordinator, who works closely with our influencer collective and college fashionista communities. Molly recently moved and will be discussing with Megan the best ways to design common living spaces with all residents in mind. Please join me in welcoming Megan and Molly.
Hi everyone, my name is Molly. I am the influencer marketing and community coordinator here at Her Campus Media. I recently moved into a new space with my boyfriend, so I'm thrilled to be here with Megan, who is helping style our new living space.
Hi, Molly. So nice to meet you. I'm a Decorist designer for Bed Bath & Beyond, and I'm so excited to pull together your finishing touches for your living room. Your space is already so fun. Love your green velvet sofa. You've already got such great pieces balancing out your room, so we just really need to layer on those finishing touches and tie it all together. So let's talk a little about your new apartment and how you want to use this room.
Yeah, so this is my first space outside of a pre-furnished college apartment. It's also my boyfriend and I's first apartment, so we're trying to make it feel as comfortable and as homey as possible. We definitely have more liberty, like I was saying, because now we got to start from zero instead of having everything kind of started for us. So we're really excited for this room to come to life, specifically because we spend the most shared time here together.
Yes, that's awesome. And of course, we want this space to feel uniquely you, which it already is starting to feel that way. So tell me a little more about your aesthetic, even though I can kind of see a little bit of the collar pups that you're loving, and how you would describe your vibe.
I definitely love colors, love pastels specifically. And in terms of a style, I would say something like mid-century modern. My boyfriend, on the other hand, is definitely more minimalist. He gets a little bit nervous with too many decor pieces, too many things on the walls. So we've been trying to find a balance to make us both happy, kind of meet each other in the middle. And I was definitely nervous at first because I have had this vision board for the longest time. And I was thinking to myself, how can I let this go? There's no way that we'd be able to just mix almost something that felt like two complete opposites together. But
Yes.
We've actually been talking, we've been able to incorporate both of our vibes together and kind of just see what both of us like. And like I said, find each other on some middle ground. So we're sticking to minimalism, still incorporating those colors, and we found a happy medium. So I'm definitely excited to be here today and to get your help.
Yes. And thank you so much for sharing your vision board. It's so good. It's so cohesive. I could just feel myself being transformed to that space and totally moving it into your living room. I know that mixing vibes for your partner can be the trickiest part of design for people. Sometimes it's how do I have mid-century modern and minimalism together? What do I do? Help. So let's take a look at your mood board for your space that I created, and we can kind of dive into how I created these two looks and created the one for your living room so that it can work for you and your partner. So after looking at the mood board, you can kind of see how you've got your great pieces already there, and I'm just layering in on top of your green sofa and all of your existing pieces. So we've layered in some really, really cute decorative pillows, and we've got some great artwork, and we've not layered too many chocolate here and there. We've left enough white space so that your boyfriend can feel his minimalist coming through, and then still have those pops of colors for you so that your vibe is also showing through. So I feel like this mood board feels so uniquely you.
I love the decor pieces from this space. The throw pillows are my favorite. They're exactly what I was looking for. I feel like I've been on the hunt for something that looked like this for so long. And I love how the table lamps, for example, kind of pull from the rug. Everything's color palette. Like you were saying, we still have that neutral space, those white colors, which definitely helps putting both of our vibes together. And the white and gold from the mirror and from the side tables, definitely something that I have had my eye on for so long. So that makes me super, super excited.
Just like Molly and I collaborated on her space today and pulled together these throw pillows and light accessories, Decorist has a great design package called an accessory refresh that is perfect for adding those finishing touches to your space or helping to combine you and your roommates or your significant other's style with decor and light finishing touches. We have a great offer today for our viewers that get 20% discount on this service. So heading into the summer season, it's a great time to refresh your space and make sure you head to Decorist for Bed Bath & Beyond to check out the accessory refresh.
I am definitely going to be recommending this service to my friends. It's so helpful to have someone bring your vision to life when trying to combine two vibes in one space. It feels impossible, but it is definitely possible when you have help like this. And it was so much fun styling my space. Thank you so much for joining me, Megan.
Thank you. So fun. Can't wait to see your vibe come to life.
Bye.
Bye.
That was so fun. I love how that mood board really captured Molly's vision so perfectly. Don't forget, you can use the exclusive code HCM20 at bedbathandbeyond.com/Decorist between now and July 2nd for 20% off Decorist for Bed Bath & Beyond's accessory refresh service. Our next session comes from Her Campus Associate Editor Tiana Soto and Decorist classic designer Allison Lee, who are back to chat about how you can refresh your rental space, especially your kitchen. Welcome back, Tiana and Allison.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our session. My name is Tiana. I'm the Associate Editor at Her Campus Media, and I am so excited to be chatting today with Allison Lee, who is a Decorist designer for Bed Bath & Beyond. And we are going to be chatting all about how to refresh your rental kitchen. So personally, I am about to be moving into a new apartment space, and I am more than ready to decorate my kitchen, but I need a little bit of help. So I am consulting Allison about what to do, what items to bring into my space, how to make it feel welcoming and colorful, but also sleek and save some space, because that's really important. But before we dive in, I just would love for you to introduce yourself, Allison. Tell us about your background and your passion for this work.
Yes, Diana, thank you for having me. I'm Allison Lee, an interior designer for 15 years. I've been working in commercial setting, and I also love working in residential, helping individuals like yourself design small spaces and rentals. So I wanted to bring a couple of items that I thought would make that happen for you.
Awesome. So I guess we'll start with this because this is what my day starts with. It's coffee. Always coffee. As a writer, I always have to be on and creative and coming up with ideas, and enjoying my morning mug of coffee is perfect for me. It's like a really good ritual. So do you have any recommendations for coffee makers? I know you all sent me a really special one, but would love to hear your thoughts on it.
This was going to go a long way. It comes in a bunch of fun colors. It's great for adding your signature style to your kitchen. But I sent you the gray since it coordinates well with any countertop appliances that you have. You'll get so much use out of it, and it's beautiful.
It is beautiful, and I want to show everybody who is listening, because I would bet that there are fellow coffee lovers on the line right now who could benefit from this. So this is the Keurig, and I absolutely love it. First of all, the gray is perfect for me because I like things to feel really sleek, and we're going to be adding pops of color in so many other ways. But if you look at this, it's really compact. It can fit just about anywhere, any shelf, any counter space. And my favorite part about this, I'll show you this part as well, is that if you are moving or traveling, it comes with this really handy compartment where you can actually put your K-Cup pods right in here. snap on the lid, and then it fits perfectly into the Keurig. So it's really good, again, if you're, in the middle of a move, or even if you're traveling and have space in your suitcase for this, you can bring your favorite coffee on the go. So such a good recommendation, and I think everyone should check it out.
Absolutely.
So coffee is a huge ritual for me. Another big ritual for me is snacking. So I'm always on the go. I'm very busy. I always forget to eat and meal prep, but I want to find sort of a storage solution for my small snacks that I can just throw in my bag and then take home and wash easily. So do you have any recommendations for that?
Yes, I do. So let's look at this Stasher silicone reusable snack bag. And it's got a great color, raspberry. That just even sounds delicious. Raspberry silicone reusable snack bag. It's no surprise that, plastic bags are terrible for the environment. So this is a great investment in a reusable storage bag. And it's fun. It's a fun color. Not only does it help you save the environment, but it brings personality to your food, to your refrigerator, to your cabinet, anywhere you go. Plus, your veggies will look a lot cuter, and you'll probably eat them more in this bag.
I love that so much. I do need to eat my veggies. And I was talking with a friend recently about saving the planet and how we need to reduce our plastic consumption. And I'm guilty of using plastic bags all the time. So I love that this really helps me kick that habit. This raspberry color is everything to me. I love that it's, made of silicone, so it feels really good and it's hypoallergenic and all that, but it does good for the environment. It keeps all my snacks. And my favorite thing is that, it's convenient. You use it in the dishwasher, in the microwave, and it just holds everything that you need. So I love this air fryer. Not only is the color absolutely beautiful and perfect for my space, but I love that it makes my life easier, because not only is it important for me to save space in my kitchen, but also time. While I love to cook and bake and make things, I don't always have that time. So from what I understand, air fryers make that process really easy. You can throw in frozen foods or make like French fries, which is one of my favorite snacks. You can even make dessert in there. So I love that it's, efficient and saves time and space in my kitchen. Love, love, love that recommendation.
Wonderful.
So when we're talking about saving space, I also really love, making sure that there isn't a lot of clutter out in the kitchen. Especially if I'm having people over. I like things to look really clean and pristine. So what are some tips you have for, storage boxes or things that have lids that I can easily throw different, foods or items into and then store them away and have it look really polished?
Yes, I have something for you. I recommend the iDesign Eco Stacking Bin with a bamboo lid. It's minimalist, it's sleek, and it's a container that has endless uses. If you don't have room for a junk jar, you can use them to store random items around your apartment. Use them for food storage, dry goods, and like tea and coffee. Plus, they're made of recycled plastic with a bamboo lid. So the storage you can feel good about.
I love that so much. I do love feeling good about my storage. And I love that it's, like you said, that mix of minimal and sleek with the white design, but also has a bamboo lid because it feels earthy to me. And while I like my kitchen to feel really clean, I also want to add the elements in a little bit. So I absolutely love that. And I'm totally guilty of having a junk drawer at every single place I've lived. So maybe this will help me kick that habit and start organizing my life a little bit more.
Yeah, it definitely will do that.
Yeah, I feel like people listening, all of you, I'm sure you have a junk drawer too, even if you don't talk about it. So get some of these and, you can store anything in there and it looks super cute. And so, recently I was meeting up with some family and they had this beautiful dishware. And I said to myself, I really need to get some. So I actually went out and got my own version of my mom's dishware and I have it right here. And I want to show you all because I think it's so cute. It's durable and sleek and white, And it just has this modern design that I really love, makes it feel elegant and polished. I'll show you the matching plate set here, but this dinnerware is amazing. I love it, but I don't know much about dinnerware. So Allison, like, why is this product so good for us? And do you recommend it for college students and young professionals for their kitchen?
I do recommend that set. And the white goes with every color palette. And it has this great low price point. So you don't have to feel guilty about adding it to your cart. It fits into any budget. And it just makes the food look great.
That's amazing. Any way to save, I am here for. My family is here for.
Yes.
They recommended it, and I said, I have to get this. So I'm glad that you recommend it too, and that, you know, it's a good, reliable source of dinnerware for anybody listening. So I'd love to hear, you know, are there any other products that you recommend for people like me who are really busy, on the go, want to decorate their kitchen and add some pops of color, but might not really know where to start?
Yes, I would recommend adding a peel and stick wallpaper. Unless you change up your space in so many different ways. You can line the back of your shelves or your cabinets with it. Or you can do an accent wall, which I am recommending you do it behind the backsplash. And it's just a great way to add personality to your space.
I love that so much. I am going to show you all the one that I just got because I saw a friend do this in her kitchen and I was so inspired by it and also wondering why I hadn't done it before. So I got the trellis design, which for me just reminds me of kind of walking through Europe and seeing these beautiful, tiles everywhere. But I don't know if y'all can see that. It's this beautiful design that feels, once again, sleek and minimal, but just adds that bit of elegance to my kitchen. And I'm going to be putting it up, on the wall around my appliances. And I think it's just going to provide such a really beautiful backsplash for everything. So love this recommendation. And it comes in a lot of different patterns. So if you're not into this one, there is probably one out there for you.
All right. And you don't risk losing your security deposit when you take it down.
Yes, that is such a good point. It's like whether you're renting an apartment or you're using it in college, a lot of times you will get fined if you make those changes or damages of some kind. So I love that this, is beautiful and saves us from that. We don't want to get fined.
Exactly.
That is amazing. Oh, there's so many cool products out there. So if there's someone listening who wants to add color in a way that might be a little unexpected, like with dishware or utensils or silverware, are there any, pops of color that you recommend that we can add?
Yes, I actually suggest a 10-piece utensil set. You can hang these colorful items, cooking items on your wall with some command hooks, or you can place them in a countertop canister and to add for functional decor. They're easy to grab when you're cooking and they're cute at all other times.
I love that. And I love that it's, adding a pop of color, but in a way that's a little unexpected. And one thing you mentioned is so important, which is those command utensil hooks. I cannot tell you how many times I have used those for my kitchen items, for things in my bedroom. And regardless of what you're decorating, those are a complete lifesaver. And again, they help you avoid getting that fine at the end of your lease, which is what we want to avoid. So love that recommendation. So, so important.
Absolutely. And the command hooks are so easy to take off and clean when you get them down. So.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like you would think they leave some type of residue or something on the wall, but they don't at all. It's like with a penguin stick. It's so easy.
At all. Yes.
Oh, amazing. So there are so many ways now that I am imagining my kitchen decor can go. I feel like, between this wallpaper and the Keurig and all of my new appliances, that it's going to be possible to have a really cute kitchen that saves space and storage, but also looks elegant and beautiful. Allison, thank you so, so much for joining us today. I know that I got a ton of value out of this conversation, and I know everyone tuning in will as well. I hope you all feel inspired as I do to decorate your kitchen space and really take it to the next level. And Allison, once again, thank you so much for being here.
Wow, I so wish I had all of those small appliances when I was in college, especially the Keurig K Mini in one of those fun bright colors. Thank you so much, Tiana and Allison. I'm thrilled to welcome our next guest and Influencer Collective member, Jessica Lee, a content creator and entrepreneur who started her Instagram page and YouTube channel as a diary to document her UCLA college journey and has since amassed over 500,000 social followers. Jessica recently reorganized her closet and is so excited to give us all the deets. Let's welcome Jessica.
Hey everyone, it's Jessica Carey Lee. What's up? Welcome to my Your Space, Your Vibe session with Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm so excited to have you guys come along with me as I totally redo my closet. My closet is a little bit disorganized and some things are definitely falling under the shelves, so I need Bed Bath & Beyond to take over my closet and revamp it so that I can finally see where everything is. I'd also say that my closet is like a little special safe haven for me in the morning. It's my space to really just have some time to myself in the morning as I get ready and take on a big day. So without further ado, I need to redo my closet, so let's go! I also had this little white space right next to my closet that was really not doing anything for me. This is the painting that we decided on. We're going to put it up on that white wall up there. As you guys can see, definitely needs a painting to help it out. And as you can tell, it says $79.99 in the corner over there, but we actually got this painting at $32. Such a great steal from Bed Bath & Beyond. And we have some command hooks over there, the clear and the variety pack, just to put this on the wall and show you guys the finished product. So here is what my final little transformed white space right outside my closet looks like. We got this incredible painting from Bed Bath & Beyond. Again, I said for literally 32 bucks. Such a good deal. And it fits my space perfectly. No complaints. This is amazing. And then I also created a little shelf space for me so I can put anything I need in the morning right here. I put some beautiful rocks right here just to make my closet feel a little bit more welcoming and open. And then I also have some candles just to set the mood. I love my new closet space. This is literally my favorite spot in the house now. It feels so cozy. With the dorm space, it's super important to utilize every space that you can get. I wanted this space to be both like a desk little area and also store all of my essentials from my closet since it was overflowing. I got these really beautiful boxes. I think they were like $5 each, super affordable from Bed Bath & Beyond, and I was obsessed with this print right here. It's the world map print, and I think it really just ties into the entire room. We have a travel theme going on, so I loved these, and I got 6 of them to fill up this shelf, and it was the easiest thing to set up. I also picked up some other closet essentials from Bed Bath & Beyond. You guys already saw in my video that I love these suit hangers because these little grippy things on the ends are so useful. I have a bunch of those like flimsy tank tops that always fall off the hangers, and these grippy things really help. So if you're in need of a closet with hangers that actually work, you should definitely try this out. I also picked up some handy command strips. I had to go with the 19 pack because they literally have every single type here. They have some for picture frames, some for bags, towels, the works. So this was really useful in my closet. I hung up all my bags, and I also used this to put up my picture. So another part of my closet that I really wanted to tackle is my Get Ready With Me chair. So it's the chair that I use every single morning to wear my makeup and just get ready for the day. And honestly, it's a little bit uncomfortable. I've really been wanting to get a new one, but I actually picked up this amazing purple seat cushion from Bed Bath & Beyond, literally sitting on it right now because it is so comfortable and I can take it with me into the car. I use it with me when I'm doing my makeup in the closet. Like, I can take this with me to school, to work. This thing is super useful. So it's a great upgrade to my little dorm space and to my work life in general. So I'm so glad Bed Bath & Beyond had this. Definitely add this to your cart if you don't have one. I also got one more of these 6-unit storage bins to put into my closet, and this thing has been a lifesaver. Literally, I can just throw anything that I need into there, and it's been great to keep clothes and everything else off of my floor. Guys, I'm literally obsessed with the before and after. Before, my closet was definitely a mess, and now it is my favorite corner in the house. I'm obsessed with this painting. I cannot stop looking at it. If you guys are looking for some easy ways to spruce up any corner in your house, I definitely recommend Bed Bath & Beyond. They had a ton of pieces that were even more affordable than I had expected, and coming from a college student who's always on a budget, that is something to say. So if you guys are looking for some closet essentials like me, definitely check out the ones I mentioned in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was so great to meet all of you during this Bed Bath & Beyond event. My handle is Jessica Carey Lee, and you can find me on all social platforms with that username. Thanks guys, bye!
That was incredible, Jessica. Thank you. I love a good statement piece of wall art. You can check out all of the wall art Bed Bath & Beyond has to offer and sign up for the College Savings Pass to get your own over at bedbathandbeyond.com. The College Savings Pass gives you 20% off your entire purchase every single time you shop. And now, Her Campus's social media manager, Maddie Hyatt, and Decorist elite designer, Megan Wright, are here with another segment on how it's all in the details, this time starring your bedroom. Welcome back, Maddie and Megan.
Hi, I'm Maddie. I'm the social media manager here at Her Campus, and today I'm so excited to be with you here in my bedroom in New York City. And I'm here virtually with Megan, who is about to drop some amazing decor tips and tricks for how I can refresh my space.
Hi, Maddie. So excited to be here. Thanks for that amazing intro. So excited to share some tips. I'm a Decorist designer for Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm currently working remotely in Bend, Oregon. So excited to be chatting all things bedroom, coast to coast with you. Investing in some awesome decor for your bed can completely change the look and feel of your entire bedroom. So swapping out your comforter, adding some throw pillows, some blankets will totally transform your space. So super excited to dive into how Wild Sage will be able to do that for you.
Yes, I honestly, obviously need the help. I recently moved into this new apartment, and I feel like all of my energy was spent in every room in this apartment, except my bedroom. We got in here and I was like, yeah, I don't know what to do. So I got the headboard and was just crossing my fingers. So I am so excited because I desperately need all the help that you can give me.
Yes. Well, the headboard's such a great start. The accent color is so good. And yes, exactly. In that velvet, you've already elevated your space. So we're just going to take it up one more notch. So let's start with the Wild Sage Emma Pentuck Comforter in Natural.
Yes. Okay. I have her right here. And just right off the bat, I cannot get enough of these little designs here. I think one thing we need to I just need to come clean about is I am notorious for wanting to change the vibe of my bedroom more often than the average person. I like my things to be pretty neutral, feel cozy and simple, but still fun and exciting. And so when I think about what I want the vibe of my space to be right now, I want it to be that homey, cozy vibe, but still a little bit of color, and be able to easily transform if in a week or two or a month, whatever, I want to switch things up. So I think that this comforter is perfect because it has that simple texture that is so beautiful and cozy, but it's also super neutral. So I'm actually really excited to hear what you have for me for adding in the pops of color and all the fun stuff.
Yes, exactly like you said. You couldn't have said it any better. The comforter is so neutral, and it's such a great starting place for anyone to layer items in their bedroom. So start with a neutral ground, and it's not just your boring flat neutral. You've got those details that you mentioned, the pentuck and the ruching. So it's so cool. You'll be able to mix it and match it with really any style. So we're going to layer on some throw pillows and blankets from Wild Sage as well. We've got these beautiful pillows that have this beautiful pop of color. Purple, yes.
I can't. This is literally the most beautiful pillow I've ever seen.
Yes, that purple complements your teal headboard so well. I know it's not a natural color combination that people might think of, but I think it will work so well in your bedroom. And there's even a throw that ties back to the pillow. It's the Lydia flower throw. Yeah.
Look at these, so cute.
Yes, everything has such thoughtful details. That embroidery of the flower and those tassels, it's really elevating each of those pieces and obviously your bedroom. So your whole bed is going to be tied together. And those are just two of the Wild Sage products that I had in mind for you. I pulled together a complete mood board to finish up everything that we're talking about so that we can see how your bed comes to life.
Yes, honestly, this mood board, like I want to like frame it and put it on my wall. Like it's literally so beautiful. And I think the coolest thing about this for me is that it really does work with my lifestyle of wanting to change things so often and having things that go together, but not like these purples. Like they're not too matchy, but they're still like they still complement each other. And I just it's just so good. And the textures, I love it all.
Yes, we've got some great tones. We've got texture going on. Your bedroom is really going to be so elevated now. It's not going to be flat. It's going to be the star of your apartment now. I know you said you had left it behind, but it's going to shine bright and come up.
Absolutely. No, I'm so excited. Like the mood board really was everything that I needed. And I'm so excited to get a few more products as well, just to kind of complete it and really make this the star of my apartment. So yeah, it's literally so good.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to see you bring it to life. Make sure you share these pictures with us and happy shopping.
Yay. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us today, Megan. This has seriously been so good. And thank you so much for sharing all of these design tips with me.
Yeah, no problem. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Maddie and Megan. I love those throw pillows. They totally took the neutral bedding vibe to the next level. And don't forget, you can work with designers just like Megan over at Decorist for Bed Bath & Beyond by using the exclusive code HCM20 at bedbathandbeyond.com/Decorist between now and July 2nd for 20% off Decorist for Bed Bath & Beyond's accessory refresh service. Next, Decorist Head of Designer Community, Andrea DeRosset, is back and will be joined by her campus's campus marketing and community coordinator, Emily Bresnahan, a 2020 grad who works closely with our Her Campus chapter network and her future communities, all while working from her apartment this past year. Here to chat about how to refresh your desk space, please join me in welcoming Andrea and Emily.
Hey everyone, my name is Emily and I'm the Campus Marketing and Community Coordinator here at Her Campus. I'm so excited to be live here with Andrea, who you met earlier, who's helping me inspire my desk.
Hi, Emily. I'm so excited to be helping you elevate your space and your work area. And before we really get started, I just want to introduce a service that is great for this particular dilemma. So at Decorist for Bed Bath & Beyond, we offer our service called Design Bar, and it's great for those bite-sized questions like, how do I refresh my desk? Or, what art should I add to my wall gallery? And what you'll do is you'll just type out your question, you'll add a photo, and within 24 hours, you'll get a personalized board and a shopping list, all from one of our talented designers at Decorist.
I really love that. It can be so hard to figure out where to start shopping when you're going into your first dorm or your first apartment. And I think this would have been so helpful when I first got into college.
Yeah. And, I think with dorms or when you're moving into your first space, and even now when people are working from home and studying from home, it's really nice to be able to have those multi-use spaces and really understand how to separate them and when to close off from working or studying.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So I think we should dive in and let's take a look at the mood board I created for you. The first step in really designing a space is understanding your needs and defining your vibe. So I would love to kind of have you tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I really love anything involving bright colors. I love vintage accents as well. Since my apartment's open concept, in our living room we have a large mural using teals, orange, and yellow that I'd love to see brought into my desk space.
Yes, so I was so inspired by your mural and your love for vintage. So I wanted to carry that over into the space, but still let it be its own space. So as you can tell, I added a rug that brings in that pop of teal that you like, but it will also keep that separation. So, when you are working or when you're studying, you're working in that space, but then it's easy to step away and then enjoy a different area.
Yeah, I use my desk for many different things, mostly because I've been working from home. I've been using it for working, which hence the big monitor. But in my spare time, I really love diving into crafts and anything that's art related. I use my desk for painting a lot. So I love how you kind of incorporated a lot of items that are good for organization.
Yes, I love these little organizers. It's a great way to bring in that pop of color, but you can also take them off your desk and transport them onto that cart so you can really clear up your desk and use it for those arts and crafts. We also have, that file cabinet where you can kind of store some of the less desirable or less aesthetically pleasing items, and you can pull that out, which will create another space for you to add little bowls or your coffee, but then you can quickly just push it back in under your desk. When you're done studying, when you're done working, or you're no longer doing arts and crafts, so that will just create more space for you.
Yeah, I really love that you also really took into consideration that my love of color. You have this really bright, fun lamp in there, and those desk organizers are so cool. I would love to, be able to throw those on top of that filing cabinet and kind of bring that color there too.
Yeah, and that lamp, I love that you love it because I definitely think this kind of brings in that more vintage vibe. And, I think the yellow arch that you can paint on your wall will also bring in that color and define its own space, but then you can add those floating shelves and decorate it with more vintage inspired items like that fan.
Yes, I love all of this so much, and I'm so excited to get to you designing my space. And it was so fun working with you. And thank you so much for joining me. And everyone, just stay tuned for more fun sessions.
Thank you, Emily. I had so much fun.
That was amazing. Next, we have a really fun segment for you. Two of my colleagues here at her campus who love a good color palette, Jenna Freitas, Design Director, and Laura von Lindsaway-Wilson, Senior Manager of Influencer Marketing and Community, will discuss color and design trends for 2021. I can't wait to hear them share how you can make your space a perfect place for capturing content aligned with your social media aesthetic. Let's head over to Jenna and Laura.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. I know I speak for the two of us when I say we're so excited to be with you all. Before we jump into things, we'll do some quick introductions. So my name is Laura and I'm the Senior Manager of Influencer Marketing and Community here at Her Campus Media. Super excited for today's conversation as we talk all things aesthetic, content creation, design, and more. But first, Jenna, will you introduce yourself, please?
Yes. Hi, I'm Jenna. I'm the Design Director here at Her Campus Media. And of course, I could talk about this all day long.
Amazing. So today, as you've probably guessed, we are going to be talking about all things color, aesthetic, and design trends for this upcoming fall semester. So Jenna, let's kick things off with you. As a designer, what would you say, in your opinion, are some color trends and patterns that we should be looking out for this fall?
Yeah, so excited to jump into this. I like to call myself a color enthusiast, and one of my favorite things to talk about are colors and color trends. And it's really interesting because right now I see us kind of moving away from solid colors, and we're seeing a lot of pattern blocking right now. Mm-hmm. So I like to kind of call this trend stylized chaos. And overall, it's just the introduction of really loud patterns and textures into your space, as well as mixing these patterns. And it's funny because you'd think like, oh no, we don't want to mix patterns. We don't want to have like a gingham with a really bold stripe pattern, but Pattern blocking is the new color blocking. Along with that, you're starting to see people really curating their spaces as they do their Instagram feeds. And to me, it's really interesting to see the correlation between what's trending in the graphic design space and how it's making its way into fashion and home decor as well.
Yes, I'm so glad you brought that up, because for me, working in influencer marketing, I go through a ton of influencer content and social content, and I've definitely seen all of these trends coming up a lot. And to your point, I think we are really starting to see a lot of people get really creative with curating the spaces around them in addition to their social media feeds. And I've personally seen this shift where people are going from treating their social media feeds as kind of who they wish they were, or more aspirational. Now it's really who they are right now, and it's an extension of themselves. So if they have really colorful spaces, or they live a real colorful life and wear colorful outfits, we're definitely seeing that on their Instagram feeds and vice versa. And I think it's great because it makes everything so much more authentic and personal. So speaking of social media, do you personally get any home decor inspo from Instagram or any other social platforms?
Yes. I mean, personally, Instagram is always my go-to, but I have found like a true love for creating Pinterest boards, especially for fashion and beauty, but more recently home decor, because I've been home a lot more. And what fascinates me as I'm scrolling through my social feed is just seeing how people are introducing like really big, bold patterns and bright colors into their spaces. And like what you said before, it's like becoming an extension of who you are within your space and what you're curating for yourself. I personally have been seeing a lot of this like really fun race car checkered pattern that I'm obsessed with. And although I might not want to wear that pattern, I feel like really confident that I could have a cool throw pillow like on my bed or in my living room with a bright pattern that I might not be, brave enough to wear. So it is really cool to see how fashion trends are making their way into the decor space. And I'm a huge fan of these trends. As you can see, I'm wearing a really bold cow print. I also have cow print pillows in my living room. I am one of those people that falls victim to the cool zebra and cheetah print patterns. So it's really interesting to see how people are starting to get creative with having really loud accents and patterns in their space, but still bringing this softness and coziness to their home decor.
Yes, absolutely. I'm right there with you. I have way too many cheetah print things in my life, but I also think you can't have too many, so we'll go with that. But I definitely need to get on the cow print trend too. And we've definitely been seeing these bold colors and print having a huge moment right now. I think it's been really fun to see this from a content creator standpoint too. Because when you think about it, especially over the last year, a lot of content creators and influencers and just everyday students have been creating a lot more content at home, whether they're in their dorm rooms or in their bedrooms or in their living rooms, just because they've been staying there more often lately. And so if you're always shooting against a white wall, I think your content can look really repetitive, similar to how not everyone wants to wear the same outfit every day, right? People like to switch it up a little bit. And so these latest trends with bold walls and prints and all of that have really enabled people to get so much more creative. I do think though sometimes it can be pretty intimidating to play with color and to know how to mix these patterns and textures into your personal space. But I also think it's really all about experimenting. It's okay if it takes more than one shot to get it right, or if you end up experimenting with a few styles before you find what works for you.
Yeah, that's a really great point. I know when I first moved into my apartment, I was really overwhelmed with how I wanted to decorate my space, especially as a designer, because so many different types of things inspired me. And again, I didn't want to hate my decor in 3 months. And I wanted my space to be an extension of my personal style, which I feel like is always changing. So how did I find the solution to creating like a really cool space that was unique to me? I'm still figuring it out. But as you mentioned, that can be really intimidating to make those decisions up front of how you want your place to look, or feeling like it needs to look exactly like this inspiration that you see, because there's just so many different routes you can take. And to your point of, a lot of influencers and a lot of people spending more time in their home, they're using it as a backdrop for work, not only like on Zoom calls, but also for creating content too. So I'm really curious, coming from your perspective, what tips do you have around creating the perfect aesthetic for capturing content in a dorm or an apartment? Because I know we're all thinking about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say that my top 3 really come down to these. First things first, don't underestimate the power of good lighting. Face windows when you can to really get that natural lighting in windows, which makes everything just really bright and airy. But if you happen to be in a space that has smaller windows, or maybe it's just a little bit darker, you can definitely bring in some floor lamps or desk to achieve a similar effect and get some more light into your space, whether it's for content or for a Zoom call or a class call or something like that. Second thing would be adding plants. So again, I love that we both have our plants in the background. These can be faux or real, but either way, they really do add an element of life to your space, and they're also just a fun backdrop that you can play with. And then finally, I would say that so many home decor pieces can double as props. So I'm sure you saw mirrors had a huge moment last year. People were taking selfies with them in really cute ways. So think about anything in your space that you can grab and add an interesting element to your content. Clothing racks can double as art. Catch-all dishes are perfect for beauty and jewelry flat lays, and things like that too. So you definitely have a lot of room to get creative. And I'm curious to hear if you've tried any of these tips when you're creating content or curating your space, Jenna. Are you more minimal in your space, or do you have a lot of things around you that you can really utilize in your content?
That's a really great question. I think one of my biggest struggles when I first moved in too was I felt like I needed to fill every corner right away. And then I reminded myself, wait, like this is a process. I want to start collecting things that are important to me and not put so much pressure on like finding the right item of decor right away. So one thing that really brought me a lot of joy once I stepped back and took my time was just curating my space to be filled with things that I liked. And I ended up having this really beautiful combination of patterns and textures, as well as mixed metals too, which you wouldn't think would be like, you know, a cool trend, but you're seeing it with jewelry, right? And like, I love having like a brass lamp or a silver, or chrome is like really in right now. So it's really interesting to see how all of these things that I like, you know, I didn't buy them all at the same time. I've just slowly curated, and it's filling my space and becoming more unique to me. And one thing that I really love to do, to your point of just using the things you have as props, I like to use fashion as accents to my space. So I have this really fun collection of reusable bags and really bright purses that I'll use as decor. So during, you know, the summer season, I'll bring out all of my really bright clothing and I'll just hang them around my room. And it just adds like a pop of color, and it really makes me feel like, you know, the seasons are changing. And I just recently bought a really fun, bright pair of retro cowboy boots that I have thrown effortlessly in the corner just to bring a pop of color to like what would be a really, you know, boring space in my room. And what I found is really helpful, you know, to curate your space like this is just picking out very neutral furniture and bedding, and then using the things that you have to bring color to your space. And you wouldn't realize it, but your throw pillows, your clothing, plants, pots, books, all of your stuff becomes your decor. And it's also functional. Like you said, you can use it as props for photo shoots. You can put books underneath your computer when you're having a meeting and it looks cute. I also like to put books underneath mirrors to lift mirrors up too if I need a little bit of height on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good little tip, but you'll find that like your stuff is becoming your space and you're curating yourself in a different way. If you focus on finding those really, really good pieces of furniture, you can just bring in the fun with all of these loud but small accents into your room. And I've also found that it's easier to switch out those items each season without feeling like you have to completely redecorate your space every time.
I love that. That is such a great tip. And I also really love what you said about filling your space with things that you love. I think that it can be really easy to feel like you have to put all of your design, you know, visions into one box, right? If you're wanting to be minimal, if you're wanting to have a boho room, if you're wanting to have a monochrome room or something like that, but you really can bring elements from all of those different styles in. And I think that is going to be so crucial to letting yourself just get creative and explore all of these trends. And it makes things a little bit more fun too. So definitely don't feel like you have to put everything into one style box, if that makes sense. I could literally talk about this all day, but unfortunately we are right at time, so we do have to hop. But thank you so much for joining me today, Jenna. And thank you everyone at home for tuning in today.
Yeah, thank you, Laura.
Of course. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.
That was so fun. A huge thank you to Jenna and Laura for joining us. My outfit of the day posts are definitely leveling up thanks to your great tips. And now it's somehow already time for that final session of the day, and I can't believe it. But we have a great treat for you here at the end. Linh Trong is a first-generation Vietnamese creator from Washington who just completed her first year at Georgetown University. Her YouTube channel showcases her creativity and college experience from owning a small tent. Not only does she have a passion for the arts, she also enjoys fashion and sharing her thoughts on current events. Here to share how she recently refreshed her bedroom, please join me in welcoming Linh.
Again, and I'm here with Bed Bath & Beyond today to transform my space, my little bed nook. I'm a rising sophomore in college, and during the last school year and many school years I look forward to, I know it's really important that my space not only gives off clean, productive energy, but also a nostalgic element, because my environment very much affects the way that I not only study, but also the way, you enjoy life. I really love surrounding myself with peaceful things that make me think of good times, happy moments, memories that I've created with people I really love. Personalizing your space and making it your own is one of the most fun parts about decorating a room. So without further ado, let's jump right on in. To kick off the makeover, we're gonna start at the bed, which I argue is probably the most important part of your bedroom. After removing my old bedding, we're going to be putting on this 3-inch memory foam topper, which is so nice, especially if you don't want to be sleeping on your crusty college mattress. Then we're gonna layer on our fitted sheets, and our sheets in this jersey striped blue, which are the softest thing after Kayla. Then of course, we can't do without some fluffy pillows. This pink one by UGG is so soft. Then I have this very pretty sky light blue comforter, along with this woven tasseled white throw blanket, and if I say so myself, it looks pretty cozy, and Kayla seems to agree. Next up, we have our Hot Girl nightstand, which is functional, but also cute. This wooden side table is perfect for the color scheme I have going on, and it has a huge surface area so you can fit everything you need. I'm tying in all of the pink and blue hues with the decor on the side table, and of course I'm gonna warm up the space with a little Himalayan salt lamp. After decking out the floor with some floor pillows and a throw rug, we're gonna move on to my favorite part, which is wall decor, because I feel like everybody can add their own little touch and personalization in this step. I'm taking down my old wall decor because I want a more organized and minimalistic look, and that's saying something coming from a maximalist, but I'm taking all these photos and organizing them on this photo display, which is so handy. It comes with clips and pre-printed photos that you can hang yourself. And yes, ma'am, we are going to make the most out of our space by utilizing the underbed storage. I have these very nice storage bags that pack away all my sweaters for the summer quite nicely. I'm so happy about how my room looks now. It's so much cleaner and more put together. It feels so light and airy while still being filled with my personality, which I love so much. You can shop for all your dorm essentials that I mentioned in this video at Bed Bath & Beyond, and be sure when you guys are decorating your dorms and organizing to tag me on Instagram, and also to tag at Her Campus and at Bed Bath & Beyond so I can see and support. Thank you guys so much for signing on, and here's to the outro. Alright, that's my new bed nook area. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this mini beauty transformation. Be sure to check out Bed Bath & Beyond for all your college dorm needs. And I hope you got some tips and tricks on how to move into college and how to make your space truly something your own. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Wow, that was incredible. Thank you, Lynn. And I think your cat seems to like your new space too. That was so much fun, and I'm loving all the ideas and inspo that we heard from everyone today. And you know what? I can't wait to do some redecorating myself. And now I want to hear from you too. Will you be redecorating? What was your favorite part of today? Let us know on social with hashtag #YourSpaceYourVibe and hashtag #CollegeHappier, and share the moments that stuck with you the most. And be sure to head to yourspaceyourvibe.hercampus.com for even more exclusive content. And don't forget, you can use the special code HCM20 at bedbathandbeyond.com/Decorist between now and July 2nd for 20% off Decorist for Bed Bath & Beyond's accessory refresh service. Plus, you can sign up for and use the College Savings Pass to get 20% off your entire purchase every time you shop at Bed Bath & Beyond from now through September 30th at bedbathandbeyond.com/college savings pass. Last but not least, don't forget to enter our giveaway on the Her Campus Instagram to win a $500 gift card to Bed Bath & Beyond. As a reminder, here's how to enter. 1, follow Her Campus and Bed Bath & Beyond on Instagram. 2, like the giveaway post on Her Campus's Instagram. And 3, tag a friend in the comments. And remember, more tags are more entries. Winners will be chosen on July 6th, and terms and conditions apply. Thank you to all of you for tuning in today, to our Her Campus team members and special guests from the Influencer Collective, and of course, a huge thank you to our partner, Bed Bath & Beyond, as well as Brianna, Andrea, Allison, and Megan from Decorist by Bed Bath & Beyond for making today possible. You guys have been an absolute joy to work with, and we are so grateful for your ideas and expertise. So take care, everyone, and remember, your space, your vibe. See you next time.